Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? It's Connor Moses Official back again for another video. And I just heard some great news confirming Alonso. Alonso is going to be returning to Formula 1 next year. So it's nearly, 3 years since he's actually been in Formula 1? Formula 1 confirmed it on their YouTube channel. This is pretty big news because I've been a Formula 1 fan since I was a kid. And I'm still a Formula 1 fan to this day. I've got Formula 1 2016 and 18, so I've been playing them. Playing on them games as well, so I've been watching the virtual Grand Prix on Formula 1 YouTube channel they did during lockdown. So they've just started, the Austrian Grand Prix was actually pretty good. I actually loved it. So if you haven't already, like, comment and subscribe. Push the notification bell to be notified every time I upload on YouTube. So thank you for 46 subscribers. It means a lot to me. So yeah, it's the first time I showed my face on camera as well. I'll be doing a load of gameplay videos. I'm actually quite tempted to, because I have actually quite attempted to actually ask my mum she can order me the new Formula 1 game 2020. Formula 1 2020 when it actually comes out, so that it will be tomorrow. It will come out. By the time this video is on YouTube, it will probably be already out by the time this video is on YouTube. But it depends. There's a Schumacher version. It's like a Schumacher edition. That is a Schumacher edition as well. So yeah, this is not going to be a long video at all. It's going to be like a short one as well. So yeah, you guys are the best fans in the world, and so my mum ordered me a new shirt, a Jeff Hardy shirt. I will show it off in the next video or so. It needs a wash at the moment. It needs a wash, so I will show you the shirt. It's actually pretty nice. If you're a Jeff Hardy fan, then that's a shirt you're going to want to buy. The logo on the front is like an old logo, but it has on the back of the shirt, what is it, immune to fear, something like that. Immune to fear, something like that. So it's not like an old shirt, it's just been released some days ago. It's upgraded as well. The shirt is actually quite nice because it needs to be washed, so yeah. This hat is actually one of my favourites. So yeah, I've got a rabbit as well. I'll go and show you guys there as well. The rabbits as well. Hang on a minute. So yeah, I'm going to show you the rabbits, new rabbits. And this rabbit I've got, when it was with my brother Daniel, he basically asked my mum if we'll love it. It's actually quite adorable. That is them. That one I've named neytiri, and she's a proper kisser as well. What I mean is, by kisser, she basically, if you put your hand in, she doesn't bite. You put your hand in, and if you be patient and keep it there, she will go and like clean your hand as well as well. So she's quite adorable. And that grey one is my sister's, Alaska. My memory's not brilliant. I have forgotten what she's named it, so I'll double check for later for you guys. I don't know if you can see them particularly well. So the one at the front is neytiri, which is the grey and white one. No, grey and white one. Just had to double check. So yeah, this is the hutch. This is the hutch she's in. So she's quite adorable. She's getting quite sleepy. She's my favourite as well. So yeah, she's my favourite. So as you guys can see by that was the rabbit. So yeah, that was the rabbits, you guys. I just showed you. So yeah, this is the shirt I had for my birthday in May. I turned 22, so I've been on YouTube since 2015. So that's got to be about 5, 6, 7 years, or maybe less. Something like that. I joined YouTube about the 25th of December, and I started uploading videos on YouTube daily, like about a day later after Christmas on Boxing Day. So yeah, I'm going to be uploading videos on YouTube for you guys forever. So I still want to work with horses. I've always loved horses. I've never ever fallen off a horse. Never. I've never have. When the first time I rode a horse once. We were doing this horse trip. So when I was a kid, this is back in like Lube Primary, when I was at Lube Primary, we had this trip to a horse stables. They're not, the stables have closed down now. They're not like have closed down now. Before all that, I actually how do I put it? So I got into this beautiful, wonderful horse, and it was just so adorable. So, and then I worked at Pomartin for about 2015 to, what was it? Got to be about 2019, something like that. Oh, got chills there. That is, the camera was shaking because I'm getting the chills, for you like that are wondering. So this is the one I like to hang out, just literally like to be on my own. I come out here and look at the absolute stunning view. It's where I live is in the middle of nowhere, so I've not uploaded like a video talking about my memories from. Oh flipping hell, man! It's alright. I've just seen a spider. That's what me freaking about was. The spider I spotted, it's got a little body and long legs. My memory is terrible. I've not got brilliant memory, but I can't remember what type of spider it is. It's just I'm not very expert at spiders. If you guys are an expert at spiders, what type of spider it is, I will explain what it's got. A little body and long legs, so you guys can look up to what type of spider that is and let me know what type of spider it is. That would really help me out. It's just my memory's useless, as I mentioned in the... I'll show it. If you can see it, there you go. That's the bugger. If you can see it very carefully. Look carefully if you can't see it. That's it. That was the spider I just showed you, if you could see it. So yeah. So it's just like a video talking about my favourite memories. So where should I put the camera? I'll put the camera about here, so you guys can see my face. So my favourite memories, I think my favourite memory has got to be, because 2010 I was at Saltash Community School at that point, and so there was this teacher, Mrs. Coote, I think that's she said, if there's a dream wish you want, don't say it in your head. So dream I said in my head is, I would love to meet Daniel Bryan. This was 2010. He was just joined, like he was in WWE I think he just joined WWE at that point. Anyway, I'll get to the... And so with about 2 years later, I went to my first WWE live house show. And some of the stars I saw in the first time I seen WWE at Minehead, not in WWE no more. Brutus Clay, Santino Marella, I think it was Alex Riley was one of them. I'm just trying to remember all the wrestlers. Santino Morella was funny at that point. And who was the other one? Primo and Epico were there. Oh yeah, and Cody and Damien Sandow. They teamed up. So hang on. So that was. And then there was Daniel Bryan and Kane. BS, whoever it was at that point. Kane and Daniel Bryan teamed up to face someone. I've forgotten who Daniel Bryan and Kane were facing at that point in like 2012 at my neck. But I do remember the one match that did happen. Ryback vs CM Punk. Well, that was a brilliant match. I absolutely loved it. I loved it, even though Paul Heyman went there. And and then the one match that did happen, I got to see John Cena, and he was facing Dolph Ziggler, and Vicky Guerrero was managing Dolph at the time. I actually loved that match. And then, like, Dolph had the Money in the Bank briefcase at that point. And this was after the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So it was a pretty good show. I loved it. So hang on to try and remember. It. So Vicky Guerrero tried to get involved. And then you guys that were there and saw that match was seeing that match, you would know what happened. And Vicky Guerrero got escorted out to the backstage area, and then after the match, Cena had met some fans as well, and then then a year later, there was this merchandise stand, and this lady mentioned about golden tickets. What's special about these golden tickets? You get to meet a WWE superstar, and they picked Daniel Bryan at that point. So basically, I got to meet hang on, just trying to remember. So I think it was on. Then me and my brother Cameron won golden tickets. As you guys can see, I was literally freaked out. I was doing all this I'm doing now with my mouth and nose. I was doing that because I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And the queue at that point to meet Daniel Bryan was flipping. It was big. I'm telling you, it was big. So I had to pick individual people out of the queue into a short queue. Me and my brother Cameron were one of them. So they said at one point about just trying to remember about. And then Daniel Bryan's music hit, and everyone in the room were doing this. Doing yes, yes. Everybody was saying it and doing the movement as well, like I'm showing you now. So, and then the man asked me what would I like. A photo. And a signed shirt, which I still have to this day. And a jumper. So actually, this was probably one of the best memories, but the best one, I'll tell you the best one at one point. So I went over to Daniel Bryan. I actually spoke to him as well. I said to Daniel Bryan, "Hello, Daniel," and he replied saying, "Hello, young man," and I had a photo with him. He is absolutely amazing. And then my other favourite memory was 2018. As you guys would know, if you guys know I'm a massive fan of Jeff, and you guys will know the whole story, because I explained the full story up on my other YouTube channel. Go and check that video out on my other channel I had before this one. So basically, like, the intro started, and then Jeff Hardy's theme hit, which is loaded theme, the Hardy Boys I've always used, and then I literally looked at the Titantron, it said Jeff Hardy on the Titantron. Then I burst out crying, and then Jeff Hardy was coming to the ring, and he was standing on the apron, looked at me in floods of tears. I was literally in floods of tears. And basically, he could not finish his entrance because I was in floods of tears, because I've been a massive Jeff Hardy fan for 17 years. He's basically one of my idols I wanted to meet. So, thanking the Lord for that one, because that was one of the memories I wanted, so hang on a minute. So yeah, and so Jeff Hardy was checking to see if I was okay during the match, and then he came back over after the match. Came back over to me after the match. So he asked me if I was love an armband. I said yes, please, and I've showed it on video so you guys will know the armband I'm on about. So then my mum said to him at that point that he's autistic, and my mum said that he's autistic. She meant me at that point. Jeff kind of nodded. Then I said to Jeff Hardy, I've loved you since I was 5. He said, thank you, I appreciate that. So he saw my mum with the camera and asked if she would like to take a photo with Jeff Hardy with me, if you know what I mean. So I had a photo with Jeff, and I still have that photo on my phone to this day. But it was actual photo was taken on a different camera, so my mum used her phone to take a photo of the actual photo is on a different camera. So, and I will put a photo of it up on my fan page. If you haven't already, go and check my fan page out on Facebook, which I do have now. So yeah, that was the best moment in my entire life. I will be uploading daily videos as well for you guys. So yeah, eventually I'm not giving up on my dream. What I wanted when I was little was to work with horses. So I will be with horses again. That's one of the dreams I want, is to be with horses. So yeah, that will happen again eventually. I'm concentrating on my wrestling training at the moment. I'm not going to go into full detail into it because Jason King may not like it. So yeah, like, comment and subscribe. Push the notification bell to be notified every time I upload. You are the best fans in the world and the entire planet. You are the most wonderful people on YouTube. Thank you for 46 subs. Peace.